Hello boys, girls, people from other worlds. My name is Star-Punz. I made this intro when I was a kid. No, it's not meant to silence that ambiguous rainbow in between, but it's been stuck on since I've made this channel for so long that I fairly can't afford to care anymore. Wait, what are we talking about right now? Five Nights at Freddy's? I fucking love this game. Holy shit, I've been a fan since Fnaf 1 with multiplayer gameplay, game theories, first not age well video about Fnaf, tons of Fnaf art I've done myself for this series. I mean, this stuff has changed my life. I'm even a lead mod in the Five Nights at Freddy's speedrunning community. Okay, it's a little dead, but to be fair, the jank for a while was fun day one when speedrunning was, you know, heavy. So hey, it's not really going anywhere. Please check them out if you want to. Hey, they're not going anywhere. But what's been nagging on my head has been that game alone. Five Nights at Freddy's has become an icon, yada yada. I'm just seriously surprised how much they left these dead kids do. In comes Sparking Zero. I swear this is important, okay? Just stare with me. And you know what hasn't been done with the Fnaf franchise? I mean, everything has been done at this point. VR, beat 'em ups, go-karting, movie, but no fighting game. We need a Fnaf fighting game. Will it be lore related to it? I don't know. You could say they were in hell or something with William. Maybe it's what he sees when he closes his eyes, so he has to keep them open more. But this intro's already too damn long. This time we need to move on. Come on, next. Roster. I'm not gonna hold you. The Five Nights at Freddy's roster disappointed me like crazy and made no sense. How the hell is a Heavy Rivers the best for driving? I don't know what fucking backwards swamp we're living in right now. And then you got the top three, okay? All of them are the best with the combination with the Midnight Motorist. Mangle, okay, that made sense for heavy. Big chunk of metal, composed, just thrown on. Chica, she iconic for kitchen rating. D1. Springtrap? He's a rotting corpse. The only thing he's heavy to is for fucking grave robbers. I don't know what I want about. That was entirely unrelated. I just need that out of the way. But the roster did consist of the entire Fnaf 1, 2, and technically 3 casts. Though if we want to get anywhere, I'm gonna keep it one per title when I'm making on my roster. So let's break down some ground rules. All right, number 1. This game's gonna be in a 1v1 Marvel vs. Capcom style to keep it simple. All right. Street Fighter rules. There are none. Beat that motherfucker up. Number 2, they're gonna be classified into 3 types when you have your characters. Heavy, Agile, Brawler. This will break down really anything, right? I haven't been in fighting games in a minute like that, so if anyone wants more clarification on these, please tell me. I don't know. Number 3, argue with me as to who represents each game. Because I'm gonna be honest, I have not been in this fandom for a minute. Some of these opinions might be like a little outdated, I'm not gonna lie. So hey, you know, if you want to change that up, you change it up. Next, Fnaf 1. Do we gotta add stupid here? Do we gotta add stupid? Freddy, Brawler. Fnaf 2. Okay, so this one is legitimately hard. Fnaf 2 has some banger character designs that represent the entire game in itself. Mangle, I'm not gonna lie, is probably the best one to come from it I've ever seen in horror animatronics. Scott adding 1,000 teeth will never come close to this. I don't know where his Christian shorts went though when he gave Toy Chica damn shorts. And the puppet, yeah. That's a fucking goat ass design. Oh my god. Though, if we being honest, I'm gonna have to put a Mangle. I hear you gooners. I hear you gooners. Y'all can get mad all y'all want, okay? Y'all can get all mad y'all want, okay? I mean, Chica ain't got shit on Mangle. I'm not gonna lie. Fnaf 3. Fnaf 4. Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmare, Loki, we did just do Nightmare Fredbear, add in Nightmare and Fredbear skins. So we good. Don't worry about that. Alright. Fnaf sister location. Now this one has some bangers. Really, it could have made a War Machines, but it said he chose a white van with free candy, which is essentially what these blueprints are saying. You could argue for any of these hitters, so let's boil it down to who's not going first, okay? This is how I like my thought process. Funtime Foxy, Ballora. I know, I'm crying too. They the baddest of the bad. Funtime Freddy, I mean, shit, if you need an extra fridge, I guess he's good. But you just see where I'm going. Baby ain't here. We all know who is the standout in this game. Ennard. Who, I'm gonna keep it real. Might be one of my least favorite designs, to put it lightly. I don't like this endo contraction designs. I never liked them ever. But you know the idea I fucked with forever, and the total irony that was prolonged when it was brought upon us? I'm still thinking about the parallels. Hey, Michael Afton with the Ennard inside. That is probably a banger concept that we need in that fighter game. Fnaf Pizzeria Simulator. Now I know, I'm at 2. Papa didn't make the list. You thought I was going to disrespect the top 10? Get Lefty in here. Get Lefty in here. I can't even make a case for the rest of these bums. They were washed up on the fucking streets from the beginning. Get them out! Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted. This might be cheating, but it's either between Vanny or Glitch Trap. And if you notice what I did with the puppet, then you'll see it's easy to cut one out and have our slices of pie. Is that how the saying goes? Alright, so obviously we got Vanessa. She's probably top 10 in wasted potential, right along Gohan before that superhero movie. So let's fuck around and find out what she can really do, punching bare bloody metal. I really want her to use her scene aesthetic as well, so I'm gonna throw that in right with the character design. Alright, home stretch, I know, just stay with me. Fnaf World. Okay. None of the roster in here will be applicable. Okay. None of the roster in it will be applicable. Applicable? Applicable? Applicable.
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 Applicable. None of the roster in it will be applicable. Not even Scott Coffin himself, because I don't know, that's kind of a cop-out. The NPCs are probably the most interesting in this entire series. I mean, they represent entire aspects regarding the concepts of grief, turmoil, acceptance, old man consequences, and Fredbear. They were in their prime time with this one. I didn't highlight the fate of this series with these two alone, and I feel like it's gotta go to the rainbow. Okay, we don't spitball. Let's go. Okay, Five Nights at Freddy's, Lolbay. Love them. Top 3, and it's not 2 or 3. Do not argue with me. Mr. Dreadbear, Fork Found in the Kitchen, Secret of the Mimic. Nah, I can't lie. Jackie is so funny, bro. She definitely set it on the list. I can't get enough of her. I'm absolutely ecstatic to see her in the VR game, bro. She's actually so funny. And with that out of the way, our roster is in. This might have been the hardest draft picks for a minute. This had me more excited than the Dallas Cowboys for the last decade or two. Now, we could go into technical mechanics about this conceptually. Integrating survival skills was actually a genius move by Five Nights at Freddy's. So we can move something along the same lines as Dragon Ball games where you need to charge your key, right? Risk and reward type situation. More battery, more allowance for special moves and shield, final attacks as well. Fighters already has mods to see this fulfilled, so imagining is just as good as seeing at this point. We got Freddy, Combo, and Goku, bro. And that's how in-depth I can go with it. I know the market is oversaturated with fighting games already, especially since the absence of Ultimate. Yes, Nickelodeon. The only thing you're getting slick with is Dan Schneider's name on your billboards. But appealing to a more retro demographic can be a good way of showing a long-term vision for this game. If fighting game needs a story mode. I like the idea of multiple characters doing their own thing until being interconnected without even knowing it. So we could definitely have multiple rounds allowing for replay ability and rope and technique for the player, all to unlock the final mode, Happiest Day, where you can play as any of the characters in the roster to fulfill their own ending, exactly like Mortal Kombat, but not enough to the exact single storyline. You get more world building than before, I guess. We can do something fun, we can have like Mortal Kombat or whatever, and you know, I ain't got time to be making like all these endings and stuff if this happened, you know. But you know, if you did this video to let's say like I don't know, like 20 likes, I'll make all the fucking endings I want. I'll make all the endings for every single character in one video. If this video gets 20 likes, you thought I was being lazy? Nah, I will make it entirely with voice acting. No Fnaf Plus, I promise. But that about covers my Five Nights at Freddy's fighting game-esque idea, you know? I just want to get the roster out of the way, the mechanics and whatnot. If anyone wants to go more in depth with it, you know, comment down below. Let me know your ideas, who represents each game more, right? And yeah, oh yeah, huge shout outs to my friend Caleb. He's been helping me out a lot with reviewing these scripts time to time. And you know, he was up at like 1 a.m. with the fucking absolute Spider-Man video that one time. So hey, he's my friend for real. So just want to shout out him. And yeah, also I'll be posting all the drawings I made for this in my Instagram. So yeah, if you want to check those out, hey, that's all for y'all. But I'll catch y'all next time. Alright? Do that thing where you click 2 buttons to support me. Like and subscribe.